Honorable members, I take this opportunity to welcome you to the fourth section of the third county assembly, which are energized and ready to execute your mandates by ensuring that the assembly effectively and efficiently perform these roles as set out under Article 185, petitions and reports. Honorable members, you should therefore brace yourself to consider the various stages of the financial year 2025 in the Republic of Kenya. Honorable members, the session commences. The Assembly anticipates a series of activities which will need your availability. Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, before I give this notice, and we hope to continue transacting business for the benefit of the people of Makueni. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion to date 10 years committee, in addition to those specified under Standing Order 2071, paragraphs A, B, C, D, and E. 1. Honorable Francis Mulwa Mwanya.
Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order.
Today, 10th February 2025, that notwithstanding the Assembly Business Committee appearing on the order paper under order number 9. Thank you. Honorable Speaker, I call upon Honorable
to waive the notice period for the motion for the approval of the appointment of members to the County Assembly Business Committee appearing in the order paper number 9. Honorable member, I now put the question, which is that notwithstanding the provisions and order number 60 appearing on the order paper under order number 9, will as many of these opinions say aye? Will as many of our counter opinions say nay? The ayes.
To the County Assembly Business Committee.
Leader of majority.
Thank you, Honorable. Order 2071. This Assembly approves the appointment of the following members to the County Assembly Business Committee, in addition to those specified under Standing Order 2071, paragraphs A, Janet Mwikali Ketunga. Honorable Speaker, the House Business Committee is a critical arm of this Assembly and for the operations of this Assembly. And Assemblies Act, the County Government Act and the Standing Orders. And Honorable Speaker, the parties have been consulted, and the majority whip, the minority whip are automatic members of this committee. The Speaker is, of course, the chair. So is from the extreme minorities, which had one slot, and Honorable Janet Mwikali Ketunga is from the Muungano Party, which had one member of this Assembly is well catered. So, Honorable Speaker, I ask the members to consider this motion and from tomorrow. So, Honorable Speaker, I want to inform the members that Honorable Francis Mulwa Mwanya, who is also the Deputy Speaker, is that we pass this motion
to contribute.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I'm so grateful to God for taking care of us throughout the whole recess. It was such a long recess. So, because it has been constituted and it will be approved by this House, we will go, Mr. Speaker, and develop a business for this House, for the House. So, Mr. Speaker, I'm so humbled to be a member of this committee, and I promise to deliver through this committee. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, sir.
For the people of Makueni, I know It is not by chance that we are here. It is through the hand of God and the protection that we are here. Honorable Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, it is a provision by our standing orders that we have every session. However, Mr. Speaker, as the Secretary General of Muungano Party, Mr. Speaker, and I am nominated into this assembly to represent the marginalized people. The interests of independent members in this assembly should be considered, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, because as the Secretary General has provided for in standing order number 2071F, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Muoki, in order to say that he represents the marginalized and he refers to independent members of this assembly as marginalized. I think Absent is representing which community which is marginalized in this county or in this country, because I don't think he represents the independent candidates. Or in
any marginalized group or society, any kind of marginalization, Mr. Speaker. And in this case, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, when you are being marginalized, doesn't mean that you are chased away. Your interests are not being considered. So that's what they consider the independent members of this assembly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's very simple, not complicated, Mr. Speaker.
And as a matter of fact, for the cohesion of these house, to donate their positions and their seats into various committees. So it's within your mandate. And as a party, I think you sat down and agreed on the...
Be there. Mr. Speaker, my question is, was Honorable Mainga considered? Did you ask whether Honorable Mainga is interested in any position?
In the assembly, but I'm seeing several members who want to contribute, but not on the matter raised by Honorable Dennis Musyoka.
If parties, and this is the advantage of being in a party, Honorable Speaker. So, so Mr. Speaker, belong to a party. These members were nominated through a party. So I don't think he has nothing else to do except to donate. Thank you.
Then we conclude.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I stand to support this motion. And I am sure with the Assembly Business Committee in place, the Assembly will now start rolling. Businesses being lumped all together in one order paper, and then members could not conclude the same businesses. Let us be realistic to members. Let all businesses in one order paper, and we are forcing these members to think and overthink over one issue. So, Honorable Speaker, I would request that we be realistic from where the Assembly Business Committee in this county assembly for the longest time possible, because one, either the order paper has been lumped and members feel that this order paper is long, they just fear for their life and sneak out of SG for Muungano. It's worth noting that as my colleague Honorable Mateso has said, the nomination of the County Assembly Business Committee shall be appointed within 7 days on assembly of a new county assembly. And 3, in nominating the members of County Assembly Business Committee, each county, it is in good faith that parties will relinquish some of their positions. So if parties do not want to relinquish their positions in the House business, then they will just let us move on. They will sit here.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I thank the members. I have, as a mover of the motion, I have the right to respond to the Secretary General of Muungano, Honorable Speaker. If you look at the composition of this assembly, 24 members, as a mathematician, I mean just the simple arithmetics, wiper makes half of the 4. That is minority whip, and minority leader. So they have their slots. So if there is any slot which can be snatched, should go to the independents. But since now what Honorable Mudike has just said, it's about the parties. So in the wisdom probably of the and pool, then Muungano party will have to lose a slot by arithmetics, proportions. So Honorable SG, I think you should consult your party of the implications, because we shall snatch that slot from Muungano. So Honorable Speaker, without wasting too much, Honorable Speaker, I request members that we may start taking the House business seriously. What Honorable Mudike is saying is that we accumulate a lot of points when we have to slot a lot of business so that we may accomplish our task in this assembly. So honorable members, I request that to direct that this assembly becomes a committee sitting, so that, because in most cases, what we generally knows that they have a business in the House, I think the chair will lobby the members to be here. So we can have some understanding between the members for the plenary was removed. So we can have a committee sitting every time we attend the plenary. And that makes a lot of sense, so that we can encourage members to be coming to the chamber, and I want us to proceed. Thank you.
Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that, pursuant to the provision order 207.1, paragraph A, B, C, D, and E. 1, Honorable Francis Mulomania, MCA, Kitunga, MCA. Will as many of these opinions say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinions say nay? The ayes have it. Assembly. So, honorable members, the time now being 15:10 hours. 15. The House stands adjourned until tomorrow, the 11th February 2025 at